Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing with you a little collaboration that I've just been a part of. I was contacted by a company called Wordsworth Planner to ask if I would like to try out one of their new planners. So I said yes please. And so here it is. All I've done is open the box just to see what it was because I wasn't quite sure, and I've got a few packages coming lately. Oopsie. Wow, so here it is. This is not what I expected. It's in a nice box. Let's open this up, shall we? Just want to open it somewhere here. Okay. So on the front it says Wordsworth Planner, the secret of getting ahead is getting started, a Mark Twain quote. And so Wordsworth Planner has a mission to help others navigate each day with positivity, gratitude and inspiration. So I was quite intrigued by their planners for goal setting. I think that they seem to do that very, very well. And it was created by executive coaches and designed for rapid personal growth. So I'm just going to open the box. Oh, it's very nice. And if I grab this ribbon here, it looks like it helps me lift it. Yes, it's a great idea. Oh, that is such a cool idea. I love it how I love playing with the box. I'm just going to put this to the side because it's got some specs on the back that might be helpful to us. Well, that box is awesome. All right, so let's open up the planner. Now, I have a few different colours and types and things, and I wasn't sure which one they were going to send me. Let's see, it looks like the black one. Oh, okay. I'm so excited. It has a how to use your Wordsworth Planner. That is pretty cool. All right, I'll come back to that, but let's have a look at the planner itself. It says Wordsworth Planner, turning dreams into reality, 2019 to 2020, but non-dated, and it's the horizontal planner. So it does come as a bullet planner, a daily planner, a horizontal planner, and a vertical planner. And when I was looking on the website, the vertical planner was out of stock, but I'm sure it'll be back. 250 pages at 120 GSM, that's all important number for us. Eco-friendly, lies 180 degrees flat. Wow, that's cool. A back pocket, 2 page markers, acid-free paper, so it's a journal you could keep forever, and no bleeding or ghosting. And I don't know if you can see, but this cover is like super nicely textured. Like it kind of feels like leather, and it has the beautiful little filigree kind of logo built in here. There's the spine, and the back has Wordsworth Planner written on it, and it has the elastic closure, and we also have a little pen loop sticking out there as well. So if I just open this up and take this off, we'll be able to see. Let's have a quick look. So it says, Dear Goal-Getter, thank you for purchasing the Wordsworth Planner and placing your trust in us. We truly want to see you grow and become your best self. A holistic personal development system that you can carry with you at all times, combining powerful self-growth science with easy-to-complete prompts that put you on the path to discovering your personal potential. It's not just a planner, it's a coach, a guide, and a tool for living your best life. So it says to review this guide before using your planner, and that you can contact them if you have any questions. So that's pretty cool. And you can see here they are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So it has a whole bunch of instructions in here on how to get started. I really like the way this is laid out. Actually, I like that it has some color in it just to get you kind of intrigued, and it kind of catches your attention. And the pages in here are nice and glossy. So they've really put some effort into kind of helping you get started with your planner. So creating a vision board, choosing goals, setting short-term goals, how to work on your week. I think that's actually quite helpful. Okay, so let's dive into the planner itself then. So Wordsworth and Black is the name of the company. So it has planners and calendars, journals and notebooks, all different types of things in there. And here's our little business card. Okay, place to put in. Let's zoom us in a little, shall we? So in case of loss, please return to. And then another little section on using your planner. And yes, it does seem to lay flat. We've got our 19 and 20 calendar. We are currently about here, so it's getting towards the end of its year, but the rest of the planner is undated, so that's okay. And I was gifted this one, so that's cool. So it's got little quotes on the bottom of each page here. Space for a yearly overview, and again, this is undated, so I can start this anytime. A place for contacts, a place for passwords, not sure I would want to use that. Time zones, that's quite cool. Here we are. Oh, travel planning. One day we'll do this again. Travel makes one modest. You see what a tiny place you occupy in the world. And every day is a new adventure. Okay, so first up is a goals overview. Be stubborn about your goals and flexible about your methods. And then it has a little section on discovering your why. Magical triplets for the year ahead. Every morning I'll do these 3 things. I will connect with my loved ones in these 3 ways. Okay, so the rule of 3 happening there. And that's dot grid in case you can't see. I'm sure you can. Oh, a goals mind map. Vision board inspiration. And then a set of goals. So we have, I guess, 8 goals on this page. The goals, purpose, and action steps. So this is for personal. This is for family, friends, and relationships. This is professional. So that really kind of separates your life into 3 kind of sections, and that's pretty cool, I think. So this could be your own personal development, your relationship development, and then your work as well. Okay, I like that. Monthly and weekly. I like these spots, that's pretty cute. So, okay, we're diving straight into the month, and again, it's undated, so we can start this whenever. A focus for the month, and then do more of something, do less of something, and don't forget something. And then your month, 3 goals for the month and action steps you need to take this month, and a little notes section, of course, your calendar. And then into the weekly, this week's top focus, and then your days of the week with a to-do list next to them. And this is kind of how I'm setting up my personal planner at the moment, actually. I use this side for my appointments and then this side for a to-do list. So it's kind of a similar concept. I'm grateful for and a reflection, and then Saturday and Sunday don't get their own to-do lists, but that's okay. It has a spot here to rate your week from 1 to 10. And it has what looks like maybe a key here that says done, waiting on, delegate, defer, and delete. Okay, like a little bit bullet journal-y. And I guess there'll be 4 or 5 weeks in here. Yeah, 5. And then a monthly reflection. To see what is right and not do it is a lack of courage. Wow, that's pretty true. Okay, so a review of the month, top 5 accomplishments. How do I feel about the progress of my long-term goals this month? What I wanted to get done but didn't, and why? That is something that happens to me. I would need many more lines. And what have I learned this month? Cool, so I've kind of, as I said, also set this up in my personal planner as well, but did it all myself. So it's good to know that I'm on the right track with what I'm trying to do each month. And then we have 6 little habit trackers down here as well. Okay, and then we dive into our next month. So let's have a look through to see, maybe I'll try and count the months, although it probably tells me somewhere. Let's see how far we get. Okay, so there are 12 months in there, and then once your 12 months are up, review of the last month, It ends up with a my year in review. What are you most proud of? Who are the 3 people who influenced you the most? That's interesting. And who are the 3 people you influenced the most? What were you not able to accomplish? What is the best thing you've discovered about yourself, and what are you most grateful for? Choose a word to describe your past year. Look at the word you chose at the start of the year. Are your 2 words the same? If not, reflect on why. And then a book or a movie that was made. A book or movie was made about your past year. Write down its title. That's quite cute. Okay, and then a little spot to describe the greatest and most memorable joyful moments from the last year. That's quite nice. And then we have a whole bunch of dot grid pages at the back to use for notes and things and planning and mind mapping, all that kind of stuff. That is pretty cool. And then right at the back we have, oh my goodness, one moment please. Stickers. Okay, hang on. So right at the back we have this pocket, quite a good little gusseted pocket. And then, as I said, we have the elastic closure as well. Let's see if I have a pen here. I do, of course I've got a pen here. I've got one of my Kiki K pens. Pop that in there. So that's the planner. Now it does come with some stickers. Okay, cute. Deadline, meeting, reminder, important, make it happen, noted today, study and appointment. Oh, more. Big day, birthday, night out, shopping, workout, healthy eating, meditation, vacation, finance. And I am grateful. Put your heart into it. Relationship goal, personal goal, professional goal. Love this, affirmation, reflection, and let's do this. So 3 sets of stickers. And they're kind of in these earthy tones, but into the pink and burgundy kind of color there as well. Cool, I did not expect stickers. All right, so I'll just dive back into this little guy because now that I've seen through the planner, I think it would be good to have a quick look at this. So long-term goal setting. It talks about 4 elements: your passions, values, strengths, and fears, and then you can add into there what you think. Create a mission statement. Dare to dream big, so a little bit about dreaming. And I'm doing that with the Kiki K dream thing, so it kind of fits with that a little bit. Your magical triplets that we talked about, the 333s, I think that's really cool. I think it's nice to be able to choose 3 things because that's not tons of things, right? It's not just one thing and it kind of gets boring. It's 3 different things that you might like to focus on in those different areas. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it helps you create rituals, which I like the idea of. Then the mind mapping, I've never been very good at mind mapping, so maybe I could see how that goes in this little planner. Creating a vision board. I do like to make vision boards. I haven't done one in ages, I've been meaning to. And then your goals as well. How to plan your month and set short-term goals. So it talks about how it's got the motivational quotes. It gives you a place to break down your goals, your monthly overviews. You could put rewards or notes in here. And this is the planner that I have, the horizontal double-sided planner, but there also is a horizontal single-sided planner, which is a bit like a Hobonichi, I guess, that has the days of the week on one side and then the grid on the other side for you to, they're calling it an inspiration wall, which is quite cool. Talk about time blocking. Cool. And if you were interested in the vertical layout, this is what it looks like, which is quite cool as well because it has the timed, looks like it has timed sections here. It says, oh no, it just says 0, I think. 2, 4. I can't quite read it with my bad eyesight. But anyway, you could make this timed, couldn't you? Morning, afternoon, evening, and then, you know, some notes or something at the end of the day. So you could put in your daily schedule there. Oh, I skipped a page. Pink. How to use your daily pages and weekly reflections. So this is for the daily planner. I have the horizontal weekly planner. So that's what the daily pages look like. Gratitude, focus, to-do list. And the schedule, a notes section, and then a weekly review reflection section as well. And then a little bit of information on how you can review your month, which is in my planner as well. And then a couple of nice quotes at the back. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Cool. Okay, so that's Wordsworth Planner from Wordsworth and Black. As I said, it was created by executive coaches and designed for rapid personal growth. What I do like, I was having a look on their website, and what I discovered on there was that they have partnered with One Tree Planted, so they plant a tree for each product sold. I think that's really nice, that giving back to the community. That's and to the environment. I think that's a wonderful thing. So that's pretty cool. Now I do have a discount code for you guys, and I'll put it in the description because I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's a couple of different letters and dashes and things. I'll pop it on the screen for you, but I'll also stick it in the description box. And that gives you 30% off a planner. And I think they're around $30 US. So that's a pretty good deal. I think you'll get it for about $21. And it's free shipping in the US, I believe. So that's pretty cool as well. But be sure to check out the website if this is something that interests you. I really like that it's undated, especially given that I have one that's from last year. I really like the goal setting guide they've provided with it. I think that's quite cool. I love that there's motivational quotes throughout as well. That's pretty helpful. One thing I didn't do was find the page markers. So 2 page markers, a black and a grey. So that's cool, so you can be able to tell them apart if you needed to know which was your month and your week that you're up to. So that's quite cool as well. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do in here was a swatch test. I want to see which pens do or don't leak through, bleed through I should say, and ghosting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just go to the back of the planner. I think the very back page might be the right place to go. So I have the pen that I use all the time, and this is my Pilot High-Tech C. I'll just write that in. So that's my Pilot High-Tech C Maker pen, and of course it doesn't go through. I wouldn't have expected it to. But what I was going to do is use this pen now just to write out some of the others. So I have a Pigma Micron here. Actually, I can probably just write that in this because it is a fine one. So it's a Pigma Micron 02. And I'm sure it's fine as well. Yes, it is. And then I have my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in the brush. So let me just do a brush, and I'll write next to that. And let's have a look. That has not bled through either. That's pretty impressive. And I have the same in a pink, so I'll just do the pink next to that too. I'm pretty sure that'll be fine as well. I'll do a closer up look at the back of the page shortly. I have a Brushables Zig Brushables pen in the pinks. So these are a bit juicy. So I thought I'd try these out as well. I love these pens. I'll just write that down. Zig Brushables. And they haven't come through either. This, I guess, is the real test. This is the Sharpie Ultra Fine Point. With a very distinctive smell of a Sharpie. And I don't know if this one will go through. Okay, there's a slightest hint of it going through there, but it's, yeah, you can just sort of make that out there. So the Sharpie sort of starts to go through. I have one of my favourite Tombos, number 772 here. I'll do both ends. I don't have any of my darker Tombos with me. I seem to have misplaced my Tombos. I don't know why. Tombow 772. And then I have a couple of Staedtler fine liners here. Which I suspect will be fine as well. Nothing at all. And then I have a Staedtler pigment liner as well. So I thought I would try it out. It is in grey. Just here. And nothing. Alright, and now we move to some of the juicier pens. I might just grab the red one. So this is a Fudenosuke hard tip brush pen. And that has not come through at all. I'll grab the black just in case. Oh, my pen is a bit not good. Nope, that hasn't come through either. Alright, so I also have my Ecoline brush pens. Oh. In a pink, a warm grey and a yellow ochre. Brush pens, let's have a look at those. And they haven't come through. They've kind of wet the paper in a way, but they will probably dry, but they haven't really come through. Okay, and then lastly I have some Copics. Now these are alcohol based, of course. The Copics that I have are very, very faint. They're Copic Sketch. I have Neutral Grey, Cool Shadow and Water Lily. Those are my colours that I have here. So this is a Copic Sketch in the warm grey. In the Cool Shadow. And the Water Lily. Might just grab the other end, which is more of a highlighter wedge point, and just pop that next to it as well so we can get a bit of an idea of whether that will go through. Okay, so let's have a look at those on the reverse. And they have kind of come through. You can see just there they've ghosted a little, but not much at all. I don't know if it's really a Copic would actually be used in here quite so much anyway. I don't know if you'd really use your Copics in this kind of a planner, but regardless, I think it's quite useful to get an idea of what type of pens work in this planner and what don't, just in case. I'm just having a look to see if I have anything else in here. I do have mild liner, that's one thing I forgot. So I have the grey coloured mild liner here. I'll just do both ends. And I'll just write mild liner. And that hasn't come through in the slightest. And I think you'd probably find as well, as time goes on and those markers dry a little, you probably wouldn't even see much of that ghosting at all, except the bleed, except for the Sharpie perhaps. The Copics a little bit, because they're alcohol based. Now they should be completely dry by now anyway, so they have bled through the other side a little. So Copics, you'll get some ghosting. Sharpie, you might get a bit of bleeding depending on how heavy-handed you are. So yeah, that's that's the pen test. So thank you so much, Wordsworth Planner, for reaching out and gifting this little planner to me. I am excited to see what I can use it for. I'm feeling like I might use it for, I want to do some design work and make some things that you guys might find interesting. So I might use it for that side of my little life. We'll see how we go. And I think current little carry that I have are these 3 planners. Not necessarily carrying, I have them at home mainly, but I think they go very nicely together, don't you? Yeah, I'm super excited. So thanks again, Wordsworth Planner, and if you're interested, take a look. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you all again super soon. Bye.